Commissioner Roop is here.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Both of you. Is Commissioner Coleman? Is Commissioner Coleman on? I believe she's the final piece of the puzzle, so we will wait a minute.
Maida Coleman is here.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
Good afternoon.
All right. Well, we have all assembled. All commissioners are in attendance. It is 2 o'clock, so we will go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. I ask those participating on the call, please mute your phone unless you need to speak. First order of business is to approve the minutes from the October 15th agenda. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes from October 15th, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. And we also have minutes from the October 20th agenda for approval. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes from October 20th, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are also approved 5-0. All right, we have 8 tariffs and new orders today and one other brief other discussion. So we'll jump right into tariffs and new orders. First up is file number EO 2022-0054. This is in the matter of a determination of special contemporary resource planning issues to be addressed by Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri, in its next triennial compliance filing or next annual update report. This order simply directs Ameren to address certain special contemporary issues as part of their annual integrated resource plan. Comments were submitted from various stakeholders, and the Commission reviewed and discussed the recommendations last week. So this order directs the issues for Ameren to address, which includes the impacts and potential mitigation of a more severe heat island in the St. Louis area over the next 20-year IRP cycle, and the company's plan to utilize securitization. So with that, I recommend we approve this order version 2. Commissioner Roop.
I too am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
And Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I'm supporting the order as well.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up is file number EO 2022-0055 and EO 2022-0056. This is in the matter of a determination of special contemporary resource planning issues to be addressed by Evergy Missouri, Inc., DBA Evergy Missouri Metro, in its next triennial compliance filing for next annual update. So similar to the prior order, this just sets the special contemporary issues that the Commission wants Evergy Metro and Evergy Missouri West to address in their IRP update. In addition to identifying plans to use securitization and addressing the risk and potential mitigation of a more pronounced heat island in the Kansas City area, Evergy will also be directed to identify ratepayer and shareholder risks for certain types of generation resources and document projected interconnection costs when evaluating additional supply side options. So with that, I recommend we approve version 1. Commissioner Roop.
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
And Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I also support the order.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up is file number EO 2022-0057. This is in the matter of a determination of special contemporary resource planning issues to be addressed by the Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, in its next triennial compliance filing or next annual update report. So just like the last 2 orders, this order addresses the special contemporary issues that Liberty should address in its 2022 triennial IRP filing. This includes analyzing planning scenarios for robust storage usage, and I support this order version 1. Commissioner Root.
I'm supporting this order as well.
Commissioner Root, that was also supporting?
Yes, I am supporting this order as well.
All right. Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2018-0211. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri's third filing to implement regulatory changes in furtherance of energy efficiency as allowed by MEA. The Commission has previously approved an agreement for Ameren's MEA Cycle 3 plan for 2019 through 2021. And last year, we approved a unanimous stipulation and agreement for the 2022 plan year. That agreement extended the MEA 2019 to 21 plan through the 2022 program year and added a pay-as-you-save option for the 2022 program year. Over the summer, Ameren filed an application to modify the MEA 2019 to 2021 program and to extend the plan through December of 2023. The application also requested specific variances from certain Commission regulations. Now, a non-unanimous stipulation and agreement was filed on October 13th that will decrease the interest rate for the PAYS program and permit the extension of the MEA program through 2023. No party has opposed the agreement or requested variance requests, so this order approves the agreement version 2. Commissioner Root.
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I support the order as well.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2021-0389. This is in the matter of the application of Larry W. Duggar for change of electric supplier from Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, to Newmac Electric Cooperative, Inc. This order simply dismisses a request for a change of supplier due to the applicant's failure to file testimony and comply with the Commission ordered procedural schedule. So I support this order version 1. Commissioner Root.
I'm supporting the order.
All right. Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I support the order.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GR 2021-0108. This is in the matter of Spire Missouri, Inc., DBA Spire's request for authority to implement a general rate increase for natural gas service provided in the company's Missouri service areas. So this is the report and order for the Spire general rate case. It addresses issues that were still disputed and for which the Commission conducted an evidentiary hearing. I want to point out that there were many issues that were initially in dispute, but the parties were able to work together and resolve them. So I appreciate the work of the parties to come together on those agreements. I also appreciate the work of the parties that went into the case and attempts to work together and seek common ground on a number of issues. Specifically, I think the Wienar issue that came before us, as I mentioned during case discussion, I personally am not opposed to the solution that was arrived at that they suggested. However, I just personally didn't feel that the statute authorized us to move forward with that. So should the company like to do something like that in the future, I would suggest seeking a statutory change. I would also like to say thanks to the judge for working on this. This was his first big rate case, and I think it was well done order on a complicated hybrid hearing process. And also would like to thank the IT department of the Public Service Commission for their efforts during those hearings. I know we had some unexpected technical complications, and I appreciate the patience of all of the parties through the process. So with that, I support this report and order, and it is version 4. Commissioner Root.
I would echo everything that you had to say, Mr. Chairman, and I'm supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I support the order.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 4, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number GT 2022-0052. This is in the matter of the application of Summit Natural Gas of Missouri, Inc. for approval of a tariff revision related to the equipment rebate program pilot. In August, Summit filed a request to extend their equipment rebate program pilot along with tariff sheets for the extension. The pilot program offers customers rebates for energy efficient boilers, furnaces, water heaters, and thermostats, as well as water kits that are offered at no cost to customers. The pilot program is currently set to expire at the end of the year, but Summit is seeking to extend it through 2024. Staff reviewed the filings and recommended that the tariff sheets be approved. No other responses were received. So this order approves the tariff sheets extending the equipment rebate program through 2024. And I support this order version 1. Commissioner Root,
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Final order today is file number WE 2021-0390. This is in the matter of the joint application of Missouri American Water Company and DCM Land LLC for a variance from the company's tariff provisions regarding the extension of company mains. The commission previously issued an order granting the tariff variance requests from Missouri American and the developer. Public counsel has since filed an application for rehearing. I believe specifically interested in the 86-14 split. So this order grants the request for rehearing and will allow us to have a hearing with evidence on that issue. So with that, I support this order version 2. Commissioner Root.
As do I.
Commissioner Coleman,
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman,
I support the order.
and Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
And I'm in support as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted, version 2, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. That concludes reports and orders. As I mentioned, we have one brief case discussion. Judge Woodruff, I believe you're there to discuss the memo on some rulemaking issues.
That's correct. This is the manufactured housing rules that would increase the inspection fees on several items to provide more financing for the manufactured home unit here at the commission. We filed the proposed rules. We've had a hearing on them and received comments. The next step is for the commission to decide whether they want to proceed with these rules or make any changes in them. We're not taking a vote today. If you'd like what you saw, I attached draft orders of rulemaking for each of these 5 rules. If you like what you see, I'll send it to the governor's office for the governor's approval, and bring it back into a future agenda for an actual vote to issue it. And then it goes to sits at the JCAR for 30 days, and then it would be published in the register as a final rule.
Okay. Yep, I have looked over that, and I'm supportive of what's being put forward. So I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Root,
I have no questions. I'm supportive.
Commissioner Coleman,
Same with me, no questions, and I'm in support of the info we have.
Commissioner Holzman?
Well, I would just make a comment that I know the increase seems like it's a pretty big jump, but my understanding is it's been a few years since it's been visited, and the program is facing insolvency. So I think it's important for us to have this program pay for itself, and I'm supportive of the order.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
Yes, I have those same sentiments about, I think this is a very big increase, but then also needed to continue the program. So I am supporting.
Okay, Judge, I think that gives you the direction you need.
It does, and I will send it on over to the governor's office.
Excellent. Thank you, Judge. That concludes case discussion. That leaves us only with scheduling. So looking out, Wednesday, November 3rd, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Thursday, November 11th is state holiday for Veterans Day. Friday, November 12th, we'll have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Again, that's Friday that week at 10:15 a.m. Due to some scheduling conflicts. Wednesday, November 17th, we will have agenda at 1 p.m. Friday, November 19th, we have an evidentiary hearing in WC 2021-0075. This is DeFeo via Missouri American Water in room 310 at 10 a.m. with Judge Graham. And then Wednesday, November 24th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. as well. That week may also change due to Thanksgiving scheduling conflicts. So we will keep an eye on that. But that gets us out through November 24th. So are there any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling for the next month? All right, hearing none, and with no other business coming before the body, we will stand adjourned. Thank you, commissioners.
Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.